Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I figured that I would take this time to go ahead and do a video that has been requested here and there throughout the time that I've had my channel up, and that is my skincare routine. I'm no skincare expert. I'm just like everybody else, you know, just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my skin. So today's gonna be my morning routine, and I will be posting a nighttime routine at some point as well for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing what I do to this face in the morning, then just keep on watching. Alright, so a few things that you guys need to know about my skin before we proceed with the routine. So I have oily combination skin. I'm more so normal around here, around the perimeter, and a little bit like on my cheeks. I get pretty oily depending on my hormones here, 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 and definitely right here. I produce the most oil right here. I also have the largest pores right there as well. So I do have acne. Majority of my acne is because of my endometriosis. So I do get cystic acne around the chin, and you can probably see I have a lot of hyperpigmentation here, a lot of dark spots, not as bad as it could be at all. I do have some cystic acne brewing right here, and I do have quite a few dark marks here. So, and a lot of this acne that's here on my face right now is because of my hormones. I'm late on my medication, so once I hit that certain peak where I could tell my hormones were kind of ramping back up again, everything here started breaking out. So I'll have a lot of cystic acne, and it sucks. The products that I use do help a lot to soothe the acne as well as help it to go away faster, but in terms of preventing it, that isn't really a thing. So just so y'all are aware, because I know that sometimes specific lighting can make things look really airbrushed and perfect. And yes, my skin is glowy, but it is perfect by no means necessary. So I'm not here presenting a miracle to y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I use, okay? All right, so the first step every single morning is cleansing. This is the Angels on Bare Skin Face and Body Cleanser. This is the texture of the cleanser. It's crumbly, but it smells so good. So this is made with ground almonds. It also has kaolin clay in it. It also has lavender. This is honestly, I feel like ideal for my skin type. My skin can tend to be sensitive when it comes to cleansers and scrubs. So this is kind of perfect for me because it is supposed to cater to sensitive skin. Even though this does have a few oils in it, I don't feel like it breaks me out or makes me any more oily. I love this in the morning because I don't like to completely strip my skin in the morning. If I completely strip my skin and dry it out, then my skin will get oilier and oilier and oilier on top of everything during the day, and it's just a mess. So I love this. When I take it off, it looks super glowy. How I apply this, you take a chunk out, put it in the palm of your hand, I add a couple of drops of water, I mix it in the palm of my hand, and then I go ahead and start to scrub my face. So this gives a little bit of exfoliation as well as being a cleanser. Once I'm done, I'll like work that in for about a minute or two, and then I'll go ahead and just rinse it off. I'll try to rinse as much as I can off, and then I'll go in with a cloth and kind of like get the extra residual clumpy pieces off of my face, and my skin looks refreshed, it looks hydrated, looks really good after I finish removing this. So if you have a similar skin type to mine, especially a skin type that can get very irritated, I highly suggest Angels on Bare Skin. Then next is for toning. So I've shown y'all my Shiseido facial cotton. That's pretty much all I use on my face now when it comes to toning or doing an essence or something. And my go-to toner right now is from The Body Shop. This is the British Rose Petal Soft Gel Toner. And it looks like this. Now, this reminds me of the Fresh Rose Toner, but this is 10 times better. I got a sample of the Fresh Rose Toner, and it's very similar to how it has the rose petals in it It has that same color, everything. So the difference between this and that is that, first of all, that one is like almost $50. The price tag is ridiculous on that. And I will leave prices down below so you know how much everything costs, because I have a mix of like high-end and drugstore. But that one is very watery. It's definitely a liquid consistency. You can see that this is definitely a gel toner. So I absolutely love this. What I do is I take my Shiseido facial cotton, I'll add a few dabs on it, I'll press the cotton together because it is a gel, and I do want to get it just distributed on more of the pad, and then I will swipe it across my face. Very gentle with it, very easy with it. I don't have any leftover rose petals on my face when I finish using this. It really plumps up my skin, it hydrates my skin, and it allows me to get more benefits out of everything else that I'm using. And this just says it's a gel toner that gently removes traces of makeup and cleanser, replumps skin with moisture, soothes and refreshes texture, leaves skin feeling soft and smooth, revealing a healthy glow. That's completely true. It does all those things for me. Everything that it says on here, I get out of this. So I absolutely love it. Even with having oily skin, it hydrates me in the right way. So highly suggest this. If you haven't tried the British Rose Toner from the Body Shop, definitely go try it out. So then I went ahead and just put on my lip balm because my lips were really dry. I've been using the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, and this is made with natural mint and shea butter, and this also has an SPF of 25. I've really been enjoying this. I've heard a lot of people talk about it before, and I just like hit this point a couple of months ago where nothing would soothe my lips. I think I actually had a little bit of overload on my lips. So when I went to go kind of like pick out all my skincare at Sephora, I saw this. I remember that a lot of people talked about it, and I picked it up, and I've been using it ever since. It's really great. I love this one. I also love the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm, and I love the First Aid Beauty, I think it's just called like the Lip Therapy. I love that one as well. So all three of those I would highly suggest. Yes, they're pricey, I know. If you're looking for something at the drugstore, I would go with Lipsil. All right, and then I don't do this every single morning, just so y'all know. So since it's, you know, a little bit gloomy out today, I kind of wanted to pamper myself. So I decided to go ahead and do a sheet mask. Now I'm very picky about what sheet mask I use during the day. Usually I will use a sheet mask at night, and I will use that to replace my nighttime serum. But these I feel like are light enough but impactful enough to use during the day. These are the Neutrogena Deep Clean Purifying 100% Hydrogel Mask, and this is made with seaweed extract. The first ones that I tried were the Hydro Boost, and then I started using these, and I absolutely love them. They're so good. And this is a custom two-piece mask. So you have a piece that you put on the bottom, and then you have a piece that you put on the upper half of your face. And I think they just do that to prevent ripping and tearing of the mask. You want to make sure you put it on the right side. You want to make sure the side that's very gelatinous is touching your face, not the side that's kind of not scrubby, but you can feel that it's not going to let anything sink into your skin. You want to make sure that you put it on the correct side. This is so good. So whenever you're doing a face mask, you want to make sure you cleanse and tone prior to using a sheet mask. I love this because the serum that's in it is very watery, but it makes my skin glow. Like, the first time I used this, I used it before I went to work, about an hour and 30 minutes before I applied my makeup. I let all that sink into my skin, and it just left me looking like I had a glow from within for like days. Like, you see the effects of this mask even after the first day that you use it. I had a really nice glow to my skin for like 3 days. It was amazing. So if you're looking to have like a morning pamper routine, you want to put something on to kind of help hydrate before you apply your makeup, this is great. I do also, when I'm finished, I will dump out the rest of the essence in my hand and I will pat it into my skin. I do rub a little bit, but for the most part, you want to pat because you want to make sure that you're actually pressing it into your skin so that you get the full benefits of this. Never let the serum go to waste. Even if you put it in a bag and save the serum for another day, never let what's in these go to waste because they do work. They're really good. You want to make sure if you're going to pay for a sheet mask that you get the best bang for your buck. These are like lit and they're so cheap, why not recommend it? All right, I just went ahead and threw that in my empties bin. So next is eye cream. So I told you guys before, I use eye cream for the purpose of properly hydrating as well as kind of counteracting the fact that most of the places that I've lived, I have airflow that's coming directly toward me. I do have dark circles, but those are hereditary. Can only do so much about that. I mean, it just is what it is. So my favorite one is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. And this is great. I love it because it's easy to use. You just pull this up and then you apply it like this. You're supposed to like use it like this, but I'm not a fan of that because I feel like I touch the top of this too much. So I just apply some to my ring finger. I'll like pat my ring fingers together, kind of get the product emollient, and then apply it under my eyes, just like that. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. This has like some type of like glowing property to it. Like this, it's not glitter, but there's something in there that has a reflect to it. So I really enjoy this. It makes my under eyes look really healthy. If you have hereditary dark circles, nothing is going to make those go away. So if you're using an eye cream for that purpose, it is kind of a waste of money. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to get something like an eye cream, make sure you're spending that money for a specific purpose, not just because someone tells you it's going to help with your dark circles or someone tells you you have to have it. That's the type of product that you get because you're trying to target a specific. All right, so my last product, because I try to keep my morning very simple, so if I take out the sheet mask, then it usually takes me like no more than 7 minutes to get ready in the morning. I mean, that is if I'm just doing my skincare. The last thing I have is the L'Oreal Paris Hydra Genius. This is a moisturizer and it is for oily skin. So you can see from the demo that I did, I just applied 2 pumps of this, quick and easy, and I just put it all over my face. I'll go ahead, work it into my skin, and then I'll pat it in to finish. So let me go ahead and show you the texture of this. This is a gel moisturizer, so you can see it is not thick at all. This does leave a lot of glow to my skin. Now this is supposed to be like kind of mattifying. I don't get that. I've been using this for almost 3 months. I don't feel like it mattifies anything. Like you can see, I still have some glow to my hand, so I don't feel like it's mattifying. But I have a couple of cautions about it. Now, I will say this is not my favorite moisturizer. Y'all know, Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb, that's my shit. I will buy it until the day I die, but I am curious and I've been wanting to try this since it came out. This came out sometime last year. The first thing about this is the smell. It has a lot of fragrance, like a lot of fragrance. I can still smell it on my skin, and I applied this 30 minutes ago. So if you are, first of all, if your skin is super sensitive to fragrance, this ain't gonna be for you. Even though it is lightweight, this will not be for you. If you get a headache from fragrances, this will not be for you. Don't even try it. Like, it smells good, but it's so fragrant that I would not even try this if you have an allergy or a sensitivity, just first off. The formula of this is so nice. It kind of feels like water is bursting against your skin. It feels so good, and I absolutely enjoy that about this moisturizer because it is a gel. And it doesn't clog my pores. even though this is for oily skin, I feel like I still get really oily with this. I'll have some days where I don't, and I'll have some days where I just look like a greased chicken when I use this. So, you know, this is a routine. This is what I'm doing right now. One of the nice things about this is that it will last you a while. It's been 3 months and I'm only right here. So I'll probably have this for another 3 months. If I start to have issues with it, I won't use it that long. And it's a very nice bottle. It's very great packaging for it being a drugstore item. It does look like you might have picked this up at Sephora or something. It is glass, so be careful of that. It's really nice, but this is my gripe with most products at the drugstore. And a lot of people ask me, well, we can't afford this or that from Sephora. And listen, I understand that. But one of my biggest gripes with the drugstore is that you can find a really nice skincare item, but it will have so much fragrance in it that there's no point. I've tried Cetaphil products, I've tried CeraVe products, they don't work for me. So even though I really do like this, it's kind of just a testament to why a lot of times I avoid things at the drugstore, because they're so heavily fragranced, they go too far. Like I have a mask from L'Oreal, and it does wonders, but the smell, like if you have issues with scents, most of L'Oreal skincare is just going to blow your nose out of the water. Like you're not even going to want to use it. And it's not that they smell bad, it's just that there shouldn't be that much fragrance in a product that's going on your face. So that is part of the reason why I do tend to stick to like Lush or like First Aid Beauty, Caudalie, stuff like that, because I'm trying to avoid as much of that fragrance as I possibly can. So that is my morning skincare routine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. The lighting in here really, really sucks. It's dark outside. The lighting in my bathroom is trash, but I figured, you know, no time like the present, I had the ability to do it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this, and I can't wait to film my nighttime skincare routine. That one is a little bit more in depth, and I've specifically picked out certain products for specific needs. So that one is going to be a little bit more like all pricey stuff. But I do like that my morning skincare routine does have a mixture of pricier things and more affordable things, so you guys can definitely pick and choose what you want to try and what you are, you know, within your means to use. Alright guys, well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for just the responses to my videos. I love seeing your comments. Y'all are just really, really sweet. I definitely appreciate it. I'm really happy that you guys have been enjoying my content, and I'm gonna try really, really hard to keep it up. If you enjoy this video, please like it, please comment, and of course, I would love for you to subscribe, be a part of the fam. I have some of the most lit subscribers ever, so thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.